Yes, guys, good evening. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Guys, here there is some technical issue. Internet problem will have. I have connected with my mobile. Guys, online. Can you hear me, guys? If you having any issue in between, if you're unable to understand, maybe any connectivity issue, if you having, please let me know. Vikash, can you hear me? Am I audible? Yes, good evening, guys. Swapnil, good evening. So there is some technical issue, because of that reason I'm waiting. So there is an internet issue. I have connected with my mobile. This is my mobile data. So mobile data always having some problem, right? Good evening, guys. వీళ్ళకి అర్థం కావట్లేదు అని చెప్పేది. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ పెట్టుకుంటూ పోతున్నారు. Guys, can you hear me? Am I audible? Hello? Bhavani, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me, guys? Yes. Okay, good. So actually, I am using my mobile data, guys. Please try to understand. If you're having any connectivity issue, please let me know, okay? Because there is a some technical issue here with so that's why I'm waiting for this much of time. Okay, right. Okay, so today topic we are going to discuss about how to manage the services and demands. 11th chapter, I think, right? So how to manage the services and demands. Okay, so how we need to manage the services and demands we are going to discuss now. So first of all, try to understand what is system D, what is init D, and those all stuff, right? So let's see, guys, here. RHEL, Red Hat, Enterprises Linux, 7.0, 8.0, the 9.0 version having first PID 1, PID 1 call, PID 1 call system D. This is a first process ID in RHEL 7.0 as well as in 8.0 and 9.0. While you are trying to starting the operating system, along with the boot time, this process ID it is going to start. For example, in this classroom, I am a system D. I'm a system D. I'm a first process ID in this classroom, right? So now what I am going to do, I am going to activate all the resources in our operating system. Assume this classroom is a operating system. In this classroom, I am a system D. I'm a first process ID. This first process ID, what it is going to do, it is going to activate all the system resources. For example, like you. Got it, guys? So you people are resources for me, right? I'm going to activate you people, right? It may be services, it may be targets, it may be devices, it may be, so what we'll have, mount points. Those all it's coming under unit. We are going to call system D unit, right? So system D, exactly what it will do, it is going to activate operating system resources. It is going to activate the operating system resources, right? So units also you can say, units are unit. So coming to unit, it may be service. Example, HTTP D, SSH D, VSFT PD. So those all services. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? HTTPD is a one service. SSHD is a one service. VSFTPD is a one service. It may be services. It may be targets. It may be mount points. It may be devices. Devices, mount point, device, mount point. I hope you got it, guys. So those all it coming under system D units. Those all it's coming under system D units. I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no, right? Clear? coming to RHEL 6.0, then 5.0, then 4.0, then 3.0, then 2.0, version having PID 1 call initd. In old operating system will have initd, and new operating system they replace with systemd. Got it, guys? So initd stands for initialization daemon. Initialization daemon. Systemd stands for system daemon. What is daemons and those all stuff I will tell you. Don't worry, give me some time. Right, guys? So same initd, it is going to manage mobile network connection. Mobile. వస్తుందా వస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు. Okay. So let's see, guys, here. Systemd stands for system daemon. Okay. Initd stands for initialization daemon, right? So initd having few drawbacks, they overcome those drawbacks. They introduce to us few new features from systemd onwards. Always new operating system, it having new features, right? Compared to old. Got it, guys? What kind of features will have? What is the difference between initd and systemd? I will tell you. Give me some minute. Just give me some time. Few minutes, okay? So let's see, guys, here. Now, I hope you're clear. So RHEL 7.0, 8.0, 9.0 having systemd. So systemd, it is going to activate all the system resources like services, targets, okay, directories and mount points, right? Devices, those all stuff it is going to activate. It is going to manage. Systemd, it is going to manage. So those all it's coming under unit, or you can say objects. Both are same. If you want, you can say units. If you want, you can say objects. Coming to old version, who's going to manage objects and units? Initd. New version, systemd. So old version, initd, right? Okay, exactly systemd what it will do now we are going to discuss. Exactly systemd what it is going to do we are going to discuss now, right? So let's see, guys, here. What is systemd? What is the use of systemd? So who's going to manage the systemd objects? Systemd objects, systemctl it is going to manage. Let's see, guys, here. So we have systemd objects and units. Who's going to manage systemd objects? Systemctl is a command. Systemctl is a command. So it will manage systemd objects. Coming to initd, service. Service is a command. It will manage the initd objects or units. So got it, guys? Systemctl is a command. It will manage systemd objects. So service is a command. It will manage initd objects, right? Simple. How it is going to manage? Assume this systemd is a Ramcharan hero. Otherwise, for South Indians, Ramcharan. For North Indians, Tiger Shroff. Tiger Shroff. फिर आप फील होएगा ना रामचरण बोले तो इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ. So right, guys. So systemd is a Ramcharan or Tiger Shroff, right, guys? So who is going to manage the Ramcharans and Tiger Shroff's dates? Ramcharan's manager and Tiger Shroff manager. Like the same way systemd objects, who is going to manage? Systemctl command. So systemctl is a manager for systemd. With the help of systemctl command, we are going to manage the systemd objects or units. Like the same way we'll have initd. Okay, रामचरण का जो फादर कौन होता है? चिरंजीवी. थोड़ा ओल्ड है ना इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ. ओके, टाइगर श्रॉफ का जो फादर है जैकी श्रॉफ. हाँ, ओल्ड थोड़ा नहीं है, बहुत ओल्ड है, राइट? आपका जैकी श्रॉफ. Okay, so got it, guys? Clear? So initd is a Chiranjeevi or Jackie Sharaf, right? So who is going to manage the Chiranjeevi objects and units? Jackie Sharaf objects and units. So that particular hero manager. So here Chiranjeevi's manager is a service and Ramcharan manager is a systemctl. I hope like you are not going to forget for lifetime, right? Yes, no? Simple. So we are going to manage the units or objects in RHEL 7.0 with the help of systemctl. Now we are going to discuss the differences between system D and init D. Means what is the difference between Jackie Sharaf and Tiger Sharaf? Ram Charan and Chiranjeevi. Okay, got it guys? Let's see here. So यहाँ पे differentiate करना बोले तो बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है यार. So I'll watch both the movies, guys. I'm not like that. I'll watch Hindi movies and Telugu movies, even Tamil movies also. Right. So let's see, guys. Yeah. So the movie thriller रहना चाहिए उतना ही, whatever it may be. Language, it's not a matter for me. So language, I can understand Tamil also. It's not a problem. Right. So let's see, guys. The system D is a daemon. Manages startup for Linux, including service startup and service management, activates system resources, server daemons, and other process both at boot time and on a running system. Means it is going to manage along with the boot time. So after getting the login screen also, it is going to manage the processes in our operating system. Got it, guys? Exactly what is the use of system D, what it will do. So system D is a daemon. Daemon means devil. So usually we are going to say to few people, you work like as a demon. Yes, no? सुबह से लेके शाम तक काम कर रहा है यार, क्यों डेविल के जैसा काम कर रहा है बोल के बोलेंगे हम लोग, राइट? So 24/7 who's working for them, what we are going to say? We are going to say you're working like as a demon, right? So demon means the process that whether wait are running into the background, performing various tasks. Generally, daemons start automatically at boot time, right? And continue to run until your shutdown or until they are manually stopped. System D is a daemon. HTTPD is a daemon. VSFTPD is a daemon. SSHD is a daemon. Got it, guys? So how you are going to find the daemon? We should have D end of the word. That is called daemon. See, it will end with the D. HTTPD, Hypertext Transmission Protocol daemon. VSFTPD, very secure file transfer protocol daemon. SSHD, secure shell daemon. Daemon is a process. It is going to run and wait into the background. It is going to perform the various tasks to us. For example, we are trying to installing web server. HTTPD is a package. So for web server, we are going to install HTTPD package, right? So if you're installing HTTPD package, the web server, it is going to run on top of the foreground or otherwise background, in background. But it is going to perform the various tasks to us. That is called daemon. It may be waiting or running into the background. So 24/7 web server, it is going to provide the web services for us. For example, coming to Naresh IT website, if you want to can access the Naresh IT website early morning 4 o'clock. If you want to can access midnight 12 o'clock. If you want to can access anytime 24/7, that is called daemon. That is called daemon. Means each and every service we can say one daemon. So it is going to run or wait into the background and it is provide the various tasks to us. Daemons, it will start automatically at boot time until you shut down the machine, until you stop the daemon manually, it will run. I hope you got it, guys. Right? Clear? जैसा मेरे जैसा सुबह switch on किया तो शाम तक बकते ही रहता हूँ. So because I'm going to teach like each and every classes, right? Continuously. Like daemon, right? So what I need to do, I need to stop manually or otherwise management, they need to stop. Yes, no. So like the same way. So that is called daemon. So daemons are a process that whether waiting, guys, I'm getting, don't take serious, okay? So wait or run in the background. So performing various tasks, generally daemons start automatically at boot time and then continue to run until your shutdown or until you need to stop manually. How you're going to identify the daemon? With the D letter. So the word it will end with the D letter. System D is a daemon. HTTPD is a daemon. VSFTPD is a daemon. SSHD is a daemon. So like this, we'll have many daemons. So I hope you're clear. Now, what is the difference between system D and init D? What is the difference between system D and init D? Why RHEL means Red Hat Enterprise Linux, not only Red Hat Enterprise Linux, maximum all the Linux operating system it having system D only. So why they introduced to us from 7.0 onwards system D? So what about init D? Why they change the first process ID from 7.0 onwards? Guys, always for performance wise. We need good performance. So that's why always they are going to improve into the new operating systems. They are going to provide few new features into the new operating system. So what kind of features will have in system D compared to init D? Now we are going to discuss, right? So we'll have system D. System D is a new process ID, new first process ID in our operating system. Got it, guys? New first process ID in our operating system, right? So now what kind of features it's having? So first feature, parallelization capabilities, which increase the boot speed of a system, Parallelization capabilities, right? Which increase the boot speed of a system. Guys, starting multiple services simultaneously. Parallelization capabilities means, okay, I'll do one thing. I'll teach you this one with one small example, right? So we have Chandramouli, right? So Chandramouli, he's celebrating his birthday function, some like function somewhere in Madhapur pub. The two late night party. So after 12 o'clock only, right? So Chandramouli and Chandramouli's few cousins, means family, friends only. Chandramouli and Chandramouli cousins, they're celebrating 4 to 5 members, they're celebrating the party into somewhere in Madhapur pub, right? It's a late night party. Always late night party means, so it is going to end early morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, like that, right? So Chandramouli and Chandramouli's cousins, they enjoy a lot. I hope you understand what kind of enjoyment. I hope you're clear, right? So they enjoy a lot, right? Clear, guys? See, guys, it's related to concept, man. Then only you are going to understand about system D. Really. See, if I'm teaching like this example, you are not going to forget for lifetime, right? So you should not forget this one for lifetime as a Linux admin. So that's why I'm going to use like this examples, and then we have some fun also, right? Why unnecessary we need to discuss like boring definitions, man? Tell me. So this is not a right way. तारे जमीन पे खेल देखो रहा है, ये वो मूवी देखो यार, तभी पता चले। वैसे ही पढ़ना चाहिए हम लोगों को हंसते खेलते हुए। यस नो, राइट, ओके। सो मेरे को नहीं मिला वैसा फैकल्टी जब मैं पढ़ रहा था उस टाइम पे। सो हाँ, रियली, सो थैंक यू, राइट। सो बाद में बात करेंगे। राइट, प्लीज फोकस ऑन इट, राइट। So let's see, guys. Yeah, Chandramouli, he's trying to celebrating his birthday function somewhere in Madhapur pub. It's a late night party. The party it got completed early morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, like that. So Chandramouli's situation and Chandramouli's cousin's situation, it's not good. They are unable to travel from Madhapur to their home. So that's why Chandramouli what they did. He offered to them, so come to my home today night. Then early morning you can go, like that. He offered to those people, and the 4 to 5 peoples will have. They went to Chandramouli's home, and secretly they are going to enter into their bedroom. And in Chandramouli's bedroom, 4 to 5 peoples they are sleeping the entire night. So early morning always, if it is a late night party, early morning, are you going to wake up? No, right? So early morning means for us 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. That is early morning for us. That's it, na guys. Yes, no. So Chandramouli parents, they find them. Okay. Assume this, Chandramouli parents, they find them. So Chandramouli father, he find, and then what he's saying to Chandramouli's mother. So बच्चे रात में आए, right? I think when they came, so we don't know, they are sleeping, whether they didn't had any breakfast also, please wake up them and then give something to them, like that. Chandramouli father, he informed to Chandramouli's mother. She entered into the Chandramouli's bedroom, right? So 4 to 5 people that sleeping into that bedroom, Right, guys? Chandramouli and Chandramouli cousins, few people that try to sleeping into that bedroom. So Chandramouli mother, she's trying to waking up one by. So how she's going to wake up? One by one only, no? First Chandramouli, then one more guy, then another guy, then another guy. So like this, she's going to wake up, right? So here, Chandramouli's mother is a Iniddi. So Chandramouli mother, she's unable to wake up all the people at a time. So usually we can, ఏముంది చీపురు కట్టి తిరగడమే తర్వాత సంగతి తర్వాత సో జాడు అయినా right. So I hope you got it right. So usually Chandramauli's mother, she's tried to waking up them so one by one, one by one, one by one. So if she's tried to waking up one by one, so it will take some time. Yes, no. So same process it will happen into init D. Init D is a Chandramauli's mother. Feel avakandi, okay na? Okay, right? So init D is a Chandramauli's mother. So she's going to wake up one by one. So in the Chandramauli's bedroom, so peoples will have those, all the peoples have processes in our operating system. So that's why in old operating system will have little bit slow boot. So operating system, it is going to start little bit slowly because so init D, it is not going to activate the all the services at a time. It is going to activate the services one by one, one by one. So that's why always it will take time. Coming to system D. For example, if you go to military parade ground, right? So we'll have military campus, right? So if you go to somewhere, Jammu, Kashmir kind of stuff, right? So you can find Ladakh, there will have military parade ground, right? So there one parade ground having 2000 people, 2000 people, for example, right? Those 2000 jawan wahan pe stay kar rahe. Clear, guys? 2000 people they're staying there. So they need to wake up those all the 2000 people. They are going to wake up one by one, boss, please. No, right? They are going to keep one siren. Yes, no. की बोल के एक बड़ा siren आएगा, right? So usually in our hometowns also, so we'll have factories nearby. So those people, they are going to make siren, right? Like the siren they are going to make there, right? So with the help of the siren, all the 2000 people, they are going to wake up at a time. They are not going to wake up one by one, one by one. So with the help of the siren, those all the 2000 people, they are going to start at a time. So here siren is a system D. In RHEL 7.0 onwards, we'll have system D. Why RHEL 7, 8, 9 versions having good speed in the sense? Because of this reason. So it is going to start little bit quickly than old versions. Why? Because system D, it is going to activate all the resources along with the boot time at a time, simultaneously. That is what he's saying here. Parallelization capabilities means starting multiple services simultaneously, which increase the boot speed of a system. We don't have this feature in init D. So that's why they introduced to a system D. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Right. So now on demand, starting of the daemons without require a separate service. So you need to start one service, no need to bother about other services. So on demand, starting of daemons without requiring a separate service. Doesn't need any separate service to start the daemons. On demand. On demand means wherever, whenever. That is called on demand. Clear, guys? Good. So automatic service dependencies management, which can prevent log timeouts. For example, network dependent services will, okay, let's see here. For example, we have many services into our operating system, right? For example, we have one service called network service. So, okay, NIC card will have into our laptop, right? Into our desktop. So NIC card, what kind of services it is going to provide? Network services it is going to provide. So what we are going to do, we are going to connect the RJ45 connector into our NIC card. Got it, guys? RJ45 means that internet pin. That is called RJ45. We are going to connect the internet cable into our laptop, right? So then only network services it will active. Otherwise, it won't active. means what kind of services we need, only those services it is going to activate. That is a good feature. If you're connecting the RJ45 cable into your NIC card, then only network services it is going to active. That is what it's saying. Automatic service dependencies management, which can be, so can prevent the log timeouts. For example, network dependent services will not attach to startup and then until, so it is not going to start. Okay. So if you're connecting NIC card, sorry, internet cable into your NIC card, then only network services it is going to start. So clear? Next, a method of the tracking related process together by using Linux control group. A method of the tracking related processes together by using Linux control group. So control group or CG, whatever if you want, you can say exactly Linux control group. What it is going to do in the sense, it will control the processor, RAM, hardware kind of stuff. I hope you got it, guys. Oh, excuse me, guys. Those four features will have water in the. So those four features will have in system D. So that's why it's a popular nowadays. So we are going to get the good speed and we are going to get the services quickly. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear. The differences between system D and unit D. Guys, what about online? Can you hear me? Am I audible? Good. Now, so we are going to discuss about system D and systemctl. How to manage the system D object with the help of systemctl command. See, guys. Guys, we need operating system. I'm going to start operating system now. Give me 1 minute. I thought, right, guys, let's see here. Login as a root user, right? Systemctl is a command. Systemctl stands for system control, guys. That's it. CTL stands for control, right? So I'll do one thing. I'm going to maximize this one, right? Then hit enter. So see, guys, first field is a unit. Second field is a loaded. Loaded means unit configuration file has been loaded into memory. Our operating system, actually, it's got located into our hard disk, right? While you are trying to starting the operating system, services, everything, it is going to start. Units, everything, it is going to start with the system D. So those unit configuration files will have, service configuration file will have, device configuration file will have, those all the configuration file it is going to has been loaded into the memory. That is called loaded. Got it, guys? So this is unit Second field loaded means unit configuration file has been loaded into the memory. Then active, this is status. Those units are active. And this is substatus. This is usually we are going to call high level status and this is low level status. For example, so this is device guys. SDA1 is a one device. Device means hard disk. SDA1 is a one partition. So SDA1 related unit configuration file has been loaded into the memory. This hard disk is active means we can utilize, and usually hard disk we are going to plug into our computer. So that's why it's plugged in. Clear? So what kind of hard disk it is? VMware virtual hard disk it is. So I hope you're clear. So this is NIC card device. EN0167777736 is a NIC card. This is one device. This device related configuration file has been loaded and it's active. It got plugged. So I hope you're clear, right? Excuse me, guys. Then mount point. This is root mount point. This is boot mount point. So loaded mount point related configuration has been loaded into the memory. So now mount point is active. See, mounted where? On forward slash. Forward slash is a root mount point, right? Root directory mount point, right? It's a root directory, root partition mount point is a forward slash. While we are discussing about file system hierarchy, at the time I have given the clear information about forward slash. Like the same way boot mount point. So got it, guys. So go a little bit down and we'll have services. See, ATD is a one service. ATD for jobs to schedule the one-time task. For example, I need to send the mail maybe after 2 days. What I'm going to do, I'm going to schedule today. So after 2 days, automatically the mail it is going to send to each and every person. So with the help of AT service, we are going to ATD service, we are going to schedule the task. So this ATD service related configuration file has been loaded and then it's active and it's running. And what is the use of this job? Spooling tool means to schedule the feature task. Like the same way cron tab will have. Okay, cron tab, cron D will have, see. This is repeated task. ATD is a one-time task. Cron D is a repeated task. Continuously every day it is going to send the mail. For backups, we are going to use a cron D. Every day we need to get the backup midnight 12 o'clock. Automatically we are going to get the backup with the help of cron D. Right? And like the same way, you know very well, very known service called SSHD. See, you'll have SSHD. Secure shell daemon. The unit configuration file has been loaded. Then it's active. It's running. Open SSH service daemon. I hope you got it, guys, right? So go a little bit down. So we'll have targets. So we'll have sockets. So different types of devices, targets, sockets, everything. And we'll have mount points. We'll have services. Everything it's coming under unit, or you can say object, both are same. So who's going to manage those units? Systemctl, it is going to manage the units and objects. So loaded, active, substatus. Active means high level unit activation status. And this is low level unit activation status. Got it, guys? Substatus. How many active units will have? 148 active units will have. Right? If you need inactive, Q to quit from this output, then we are back to terminal. Systemctl -- all is a command. So then hit enter. You are going to get active and inactive both. Active and inactive. Inactive means dead. So few units, few services, it's in inactive, right? So I hope you got it, guys. Let's see here. So total, how many services will have active and inactive? 276 by default will have. So I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no. So like the same way, here we'll have, see, unit, the service unit name, then loaded, whether the systemd properly passed the unit configuration file and then loaded into the memory, right? So this is high level activations, substatus, low level activation, finally description. Same thing. We executed systemctl -- all. You're going to get active and inactive both the units. Simple. So we have few filter commands because while you are trying to executing systemctl, you are going to get the huge output. But I need only services. So what it is going to provide, all the units it is going to provide, it may be services, it may be target, it may be sockets, it may be mount points, it may be devices, everything it is going to provide, but I need only services. So what we are going to do, we are going to use filter command. Q, we are back to terminal. Systemctl hyphen type is equal to service. Then hit enter. You are going to get only dot services only. Total how many services will have? 69 services will have. So if you want, you can add all, hyphen all you can add. So if you're adding all, what will happen? It is going to provide you inactive and active both the services. So total how many services? 136 services will have active and inactive both. So I hope you got it, guys, right? So Q, we are back to terminal. Q, we are back to terminal. So like the same way, systemctl hyphen type is equal to target. Then you are going to get the targets. Devices, you are going to get only devices. So I hope you got it, guys. Like this, you can filter, right? So we have one command call. 1 minute, guys. So we have one command called systemctl list hyphen unit hyphen files. So if you're executing this command, it will show you disable units and enable units and static units. I'll tell you what is the difference between disable and enable static. Don't worry. So clear, guys. So disable means, disable means disable only. So it is not going to work. So enable means it will work. It will active along with the boot time. It is going to start along with the boot time. Static, maybe it's it's not going to, it is going to activate with the help of some unit. So I'll tell you, give me 1 minute. I forgot actually that unit name. So got it, guys? Clear? Yes, no? So how we need to manage the systemd units and objects? So this is a keywords you need to remember. So with the help of those keywords, easily you are going to understand the status of your unit. So loaded unit configuration file has been processed into memory. Then active, running with one or more continuing the process. Active running, guys. Running with one or more continuing the process. And active exceed, successfully completed one-time configuration. One-time configuration. Active waiting, it's running, but it's waiting for an event. Got it, guys? It's running, but it's waiting for an event. So inactive, not running. We know inactive means it is not going to run. Enable, it is start at the boot time. Disable, it won't start along with the boot time. Static cannot be enable, but maybe started by an enable unit automatically. That is called static. ये तो enable नहीं होता, मगर enable unit के जरिया automatically enable हो पाएगा. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Yes, no? So those are all the status keywords you need to remember and the descriptions, right? Next. So now how to manage the services and daemons, now we are going to discuss. Systemctl status SSHD, for example, because we don't have any, what we say, HTTPD, VSFTPD, without any services, we are using this operating system. If you want, you can check the status of HTTPD, but you need to install. You need to install, right? So clear, guys? So HTTPD, SSHD, VSFTPD. So like the services you can install, then you can check the status. By default, we'll have SSHD. It's not like this. You need to execute only for SSHD. You can check the status of any service. So syntax systemctl space status is an option space unit name. Service name, unit name. Service means it's coming under unit itself only, na? Unit name or object name, whatever if you want, you can say. For example, SSHD is a unit name. Then hit enter. So this is a status of SSHD. By default, SSHD service will have into our operating system along with the boot time, it will start because it's enabled service. So SSHD.service, open SSH service daemon. So now loaded means unit configuration file has been loaded. So guys, if you observe, we'll have enable. It is going to start along with the boot time. Even if you reboot the operating system, so along with the operating system, this SSHD service, it is going to start automatically because the service it got enabled. Okay, I'll give you one small example. Then according to that, you are going to understand exactly what is enabled. Assume thus, I have my four-wheeler. So I'm trying to traveling from Amirpet to Kukatpalli. So I'm located into Kukatpalli. So I'm going to my home. So from Amirpet to Kukatpalli. Got it, guys. I find few peoples, my students, they are waiting for bus in Amirpet bus stop. So I asked to them, because I am a very helping nature, guys. So that's why. Okay. Okay. I asked to them, right? So where you need to go. So we have five students, 5 to 6 students. Four people, they are saying, sir, we need to travel Kukatpalli like that. So two students, they are saying, so we need to travel LB Nagar like that. Okay. Total 5 to 6 students will have, guys. Four people, they need to travel from Amirpet to Kukatpalli. So two students, they need to travel from Amirpet to LB Nagar. LB Nagar route is a different, right? It is LB Nagar and time. So Dilshuk Nagar, LB Nagar, those all stuff, right? The route is a different, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call to Kukatpalli people, those four people. Boss, come along with me, and then I'm also traveling from Amirpet to Kukatpalli. So we have 4 seats. Unnecessary, I'm going, come like that. So I'm going to call to them. They're into my car now, right? Means those four peoples are enabled. I'm a system D. I'm a system D, right? I'm traveling from Amirpet to Kukatpalli. Along with me, one guy is a HTTPD, one guy is a SSHD, one guy is a VSFTPD. So one more guy is a target D, target CTL, target D, like this will have. Okay. Those four services, they're going to travel along with me because they're enabled into my car. I hope you got it, guys. So along with the system D, enable services automatically, it will start along with the boot time. It is going to run along with the boot time. I hope you got it. But those both the peoples, disabled people. Remaining peoples will have, those peoples are disabled. They are unable to travel with me. I hope you got it. Means it is not going to active in our operating system. Those peoples. Simple. So got it, guys. I hope you got it exactly what is enabled. Right. So now coming to active. Active running. Active running in the sense, at present in our operating system, right? It's running means SSHD is active running means we can access this mission remotely into another mission through network. We have that feature. We can access SSHD is a service. It's a remote service. We are going to use this mission remotely into another mission with the help of SSHD. You should have the SSHD, then only it's possible. Otherwise, it's not possible. We are unable to access the remote mission. So that's active means we can access this mission remotely into another mission through network from anywhere. You should have the communication. That's it. Okay. And this is process ID. Don't bother about this process ID. You need to bother about this one. This is a main process ID to identify the process. So each and every service it having one process ID, kernel it is going to assign those process ID while you try to starting the operating system. Simple, man. While we are trying to starting the class, management, they are going to assign the ID code for you people. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Like the same way 1712 is a process ID for SSHD. Those many services will have into our operating system. More than. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Right? And then this is C group, means I said na, control group. CG, control group. It will control this one. Okay. So no need to bother about this process ID. We need to bother about this one. And here we are going to get the status by what time you started. So by what time you restarted, how many times you stopped, and then how many times you started, everything you are going to get the information. So where it's listening, 22 port number. SSHD, it's listening on 22 port number. So this is for IPv4 port number. This is for IPv6 port number. This is IPv6. This is IPv4. I'm correct. You are wrong. So 0.0.0 is IPv4. Colon is IPv6. Clear, guys? So clear? So now how to manage the service with the help of systemctl. Systemctl stop, stop. I'm going to stop the service sshd dot service. It's not a mandatory. If you want, you can give, otherwise you can leave it, but sshd is a mandatory. So now let's check the status. See guys, it's inactive now. So inactive service means we are unable to access this mission remotely into another mission through network. Sometimes if you are unable to access the EC2 instance, first check this one. SSHD, if it is disabled, if it is not enabled, you are unable to access. But actually coming to AWS, it won't happen by default. By default, it will active and enable. Okay. Maximum, if you are unable to access the instances, in the sense, you will have some problem with your PEM key. Got it. So if you're unable to access the instance means you'll have PEM key problem or otherwise security group problem. So always like you people, you are not going to provide the protocols into the security group. While you are trying to sending the request to the security group, it is going to drop the request if it doesn't have that protocol. Got it. We'll have HTTP protocol. We need to get the web services from EC2 instance. In security group, many people, they are going to forget to provide the HTTP protocol there. If you didn't provide the HTTP protocol, always you are unable to get the web services from EC2 instance. So that is a problem. And sometimes you are going to disable SSHD also. If you're disabling SSHD, if you're not providing SSHD into security group, you are unable to access your EC2 instance remotely into your laptop. You're going to get like a few errors. Okay. So like the same way here also. So if it is enable, it will start along with the boot time, right? So it's inactive now. Inactive means we are unable to access this one. It's one kind of troubleshoot. First of all, you need to check this one, then a security group, then PEM key. Like this, you need to check step by step, troubleshooting purpose. So got it, guys? Clear? So now we are unable to access this instance. Sorry, we are unable to access this mission into another mission remotely, right? So how to start this one? Excuse me, guys. Start SSHD. So let's see, guys, here status. Now it's active. Now let's see here, the PID, it got changed. Why? See, so this is the main PID. Before we'll have 1712, but now the PID, it got changed as a 13905. Why? Why it will change? We are not terminating, just we are going to stop. So that is what, again, you are restarting the services. Why again you are getting some different ID? Why not old ID? Okay, right. So how many of you are going to watch the movies in theaters apart from OTT batch? Huh? So you people are watching the movies into theater, right? Yes, no. In Hyderabad, we'll have Book My Show kind of apps, and then with the help of those apps, we are going to get the tickets and we are going to enjoy the movie. I think it's not a big deal in Hyderabad, Bangalore, like the cities, right? Yes, no. So now, for example, you are into your hometown. So your hometown is a village. Assume this, your hometown is a village, right, guys? Suddenly, your favorite hero movie, it got released, right? So you have the only one small theater in your hometown, right? The movie, it got released, and then you are fan for him, right? So always you are going to watch the movie. How you are going to get the ticket? So always we need to go to the theater. So in front of the ticket counter, we need to stay. Maybe this guy is a very popular hero. Then always we have demand. So in front of the ticket counter, we'll have a huge queue. Yes, no. So we'll have lengthy, huge queue, right? So maybe in that queue, always you need to stay. Yes, no. So actually अभी तक मैं क्यू में नहीं ठहरा यार. So friends ही लेके आते थे. That is a different story. Okay. So usually 5-6 टिकट्स फ्रेंड्स लेके आते थे. मैं क्यू में तो अभी तक नहीं गया. So got it guys. Clear. So I think one time I went to somewhere. There we don't have much queue. कोरोना के बाद में. So उस टाइम पे नेल्लूर में मूवी गया था. उस टाइम पे क्यू नहीं था उतना ज्यादा. जस्ट डायरेक्ट. हाँ. So that movie actually అదేంది బేబమ్మ గీబమ్మ అంటారు. ఉప్పెన రైట్. ఓకే. So clear guys. So now we need to stay into in front of the counter. So assume this you are into 80th position 80. So in queue will have more than 100 members. So you are into 80 position 80th position, right? Suddenly you got a call like this. Okay. Suddenly you got a call from your manager, right? Got it guys. Then always what you need to do, are you going to ignore the call? If you ignore the call, next movie you doesn't have. So you are unable to watch next movie because you are going to lose job, right? If you ignore the call, always you are going to, yes, no, right. So what we need to do, so we need to quit from the queue, right? We are going to quit from the queue. So somewhere, so we went and then, so we are trying to discussing with our manager. The call it got completed. Again, you are back to queue. Guys, are you going to get same position? Maybe this guy is a very popular hero. So you are going to get some different position, right? Maybe 120 or 200, we don't know. Like the same way here also, while you are trying to starting the operating system, kernel, it is going to assign the PIDs in a sequence order. At the time, this PID it got assigned for SSHD 1712. Then we stop, means it is quit from the queue. Then again we are starting. Again, it is going to back to the queue. Then kernel, what it is going to do, it is going to provide the another last PID for that one. So I hope you got it, guys. So that's why here the PID it got changed. So this is the reason behind. So clear, right? So system CTL restart SSHD. Got it, guys? System CTL restart SSHD. So restart means automatically it will stop and it will start. Automatically it will stop and start. Again, the PID is going to change because it is going to stop and then again it is going to start. If it is stop means always you are going to lose the PID. Old PID, we are going to get new PID. Now my intention is I should not lose the old PID. I need same PID. But you are doing some modification to the configuration file. Those modifications we need to apply without losing the PID. I hope you got it, guys. So then what we need to do? Systemctl reload is an option. You are not going to lose the PID. You'll have same PID. See. So don't bother about those PIDs. Only main PID you need to bother. So I hope you got it, guys. Yes, no? So see here, we got a status. Reloading, restarting and listening. Those all stuff we are getting, right? Clear, guys? So now systemctl is enable SSHD. So now the service it is enabled or not, we can find. Systemctl is active. Whether the service is active or not, we can find. Right, guys? I hope you got it, right? So now systemctl disable SSHD. So now we are going to disable the SSHD service. Let's check the status. See, guys, status is disabled here, but at present it's active. Can we access this mission remotely now? It's possible. Yes. Current status is active, right? So you need to consider current status, right? Current status is active, but maybe it's disabled. Now, if you reboot the operating system, it is not going to start along with the boot time. Like LB Nagar people. Before we discuss one scenario, right? Like an LB Nagar people. I hope you got it, right? SSHD, please get down from the car, right? So, very good. You're following me very deeply, right? Good. So, but I don't have four-wheeler, man. Okay. I have only two-wheeler, that's it. Screen, it's rebooting, man. It will take some time, Hassan. So it's rebooting. Always you're going to get the black screen only, right? So we need to wait few minutes, okay? So Mother Mohan absent, right? Right. So let's see, guys, here. Huh? Let's try to log in and let's check the status. What happened, guys? Eh, utna kuch, see, guys, computer technologies and everything, it's a very easy if you're focusing on it. Compared to education, normal education. मेरे को पढ़ाई पढ़ना है बोल तो बहुत दिक्कत होती है यार, क्योंकि सो वी नीड टू रीड दिस बुक एंड देन वी नीड टू, बट कंप्यूटर रिलेटेड बुक आई कैन रीड टिल 3 o'clock 4 o'clock, अर्ली मॉर्निंग 4 बजे भी पढ़े, सो जो रोज आए ना वो भी है. So how I learn Linux, definitely you're not going to believe. Myself itself only I'm going to learn. I didn't do any courses in Amirpet because of situation. Suddenly they got moved into Linux environment. I need to work. Then what I should do? I need to learn. नहीं है तो जॉब चले जाएगा. Yes, no. Like the situations, if you if you're facing, then only you're going to get the subject. For Linux, there is no mentors for me. I have attended few sessions in Amirpet, but I'm unable to understand what they're teaching. So that's why I learn my own itself only. I have search into the Google and then YouTube, and then we have books, few official books will have. So at the time, so we don't have even PPTs also. Even I don't have laptop and mobile also, proper mobile. I have only that Java mobile, Samsung Java mobile. Monte, like this mobile will have Samsung. I use that mobile almost 8 years. ये 8 साल तक यूज किया था मैं वो मोबाइल को. मोबाइल के ऊपर पैसा खर्चा करना बेकार है यार. सो रियली, सो उतना इम्पोर्टेंट तो नहीं है, राइट? सो व्हाट वी नीड कॉल्स, दैट्स इट ना. एंड nowadays व्हाट्सएप इज अ फेमस. सो व्हाट्सएप अगर चल रहा है तो ठीक है. Okay, so let's see, guys, here. Let's check the status, systemctl status SSHD. See, because it's disabled, it won't start along with the boot time. Now what I'm doing in this is I'm going to enable this service, enable SSHD. Now see guys, if you're enabling the service, it's executing ln-s command. Means symbolic link it is try to creating inside the systemd. So SSHD service, it's creating the link with systemd. Then it will start, SSHD it will start along with the systemd. So systemd if it is starting means this SSHD also it is going to start along with the systemd because it having the link with systemd. So now let's reboot. Guys, this is a very simple, small concept. You know, systemctl, start, enable, those all stuff, but you don't know why you are starting, why you are enabling the services. Now you got a one idea now, right? So why we need to start the service, why we need to enable the services. While you're trying to installing the services, always we need to start the service. Until you start the service, it won't active. Got it, guys. So situations it is going to create, you're going to configure few configuration into your services. At the time, we need to reset those all the services. Instead of rebooting the laptop, entire server, we are going to restart that particular service. That's it with the help of systemctl. So it's very useful in Ansible. You are going to use the modules, M modules. You're going to install HTTP like the same way systemctl modules also will have. Service module will have in Ansible. So login as a root user. So let's see guys here, systemctl status SSHD. Now automatically it will start along with the boot. So I hope you're clear guys. So how to stop, how to start, how to restart, how to reload, right? So how to disable the service, how to enable the services. If you enable the service, what will happen? If you disable the service, what will happen? I hope you're clear. So clear. Now we'll have few services. We'll have few services. Those services usually it will create few problems into our organization. For example, IP tables. So IP tables, it got convert as a firewall DIN from RHEL 7.0 onwards. So in old versions, we'll have IP table. So now 7.0 onwards, the IP table, it got converted as a firewall. The IP tables only, the name it got changed as a firewall D service. So your SG you will have, right? Security group. You know very well about security group. This firewall D also, it will act like as a security group in RHEL 7.0 onwards. So inside the firewall D service, we need to add the services related protocols. Then only firewall, exactly firewall, what it will do. Yes, guys, security group, exactly what it will do. Simple. Security group means firewall. While you are trying to launching the instance, if you want, you can read the title. You'll have security group in brackets firewall. Firewall concept, exactly what it will do in the sense, incoming traffic, outgoing traffic should match. You are trying to sending HTTP request, that is incoming for server, right? Outgoing also HTTP request, right? Those both the traffic, it should match. Then server, it will provide the response to client. Until it don't match, it won't provide the response to the service. So that's why in security group, we are going to add the HTTPS protocols. Outbound also will have, inbound also will have. If you want, you can check into the security group. In outbound, you'll have by default all traffic. In inbound, we are going to define the rules. Clear? Like the same way, coming to Linux, we'll have firewall D. Inside the firewall D, you need to add the services. Then only it will provide the service to us. Otherwise, it won't provide. So those services, firewall D kind of services, it is going to make some problem for client side. So that's why what we are going to do, we are going to disable the services, like the services. If you disable the service, anybody can activate, right? Manually we can activate, na? systemctl start command you're going to use, and then you're going to activate manually, right? Maybe the service, if it is enabled, it will start along with the boot time automatically, we know. But our requirement is the service, it should not start along with the boot time automatically. The service, it should not start manually. Then what we need to do? So let's check the status of systemctl status firewall D, for example. Say firewall D service, it's active and it's enabled. If you disable, we can activate this one manually. It's not a big deal. If you enable, automatically the service, it will active automatically at the boot time, along with the boot time, right? But the service, it should not start automatically at the boot time. The service, it should not start manually. Then what we need to do? Systemctl mask firewall D. So masked services, it is not going to start along with the boot time. It is not going to start manually. Service, it's assigned to whom? It's assigned to null value. The service is available, but there is no use, null value. So let's check the status. Firewall D. See guys, it's masked. So it is going to assign to the null value, but current status is active. What I'm going to do in this, I'm going to stop this one. Stop firewall D. See guys, it got stopped. So let's check the status. See guys, inactive. Let's try to start the service. Systemctl start firewall D. What will happen? Let's say fail to issue method call unit firewall D dot service is masked. You are unable to start manually. Let's try to reboot the service. What will happen? See, if you reboot the service also, it is not going to start along with the boot time automatically. Clear guys? I hope you got it right. Yes, no, right. Right. Yes. So let's try to log in. Guys, I'm having some water, man. So that's why. Okay. So let's see here. So we done. Completed. Don't worry. Only 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes only. No? So let's see, guys, here. Login as a root user, right? So let's check the status. Systemctl firewall D. What happens? See, it won't start along with the boot time automatically. It won't start manually. Now, how to unmask? Unmask firewall D. You people, sir. Maybe few people they are going to execute the unmask command now like that. Only system administrator, those people's only having this access. So now restart the operating system. Then let's check. So got it, guys. Like this, you can manage the services and daemons. Right? Clear? So tomorrow, which topic, man? How to install the packages we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, I'm not going to say don't miss tomorrow like that. If I'm saying definitely you people are going to miss, so that's why I'm not going to say. Okay. So आज important बोल के बोला इसीलिए आधे लोग नहीं आए थे. हाँ? So if I'm saying important, you people you are thinking it's unimportant or what? I'm unable to understand. Huh? Right, guys. Let's check. Uh, Systemctl status. Very good. Firewall D. See, guys, it got active. So like this, you can. Okay. So systemctl list dependencies. You can check the dependencies of your particular service. You're going to get the list of dependencies. So this is all about services and daemons. So tomorrow we are going to discuss how to install the packages into our operating system with the help of RPM and M command. RPM and M. And after completing the RPM, usually I need to teach a networking concept, not now. So ఇప్పటికే నలుగురు రావట్లేదు. ఇప్పుడు నెట్వర్కింగ్ చెప్తే అసలు ఎవరు రారు తర్వాత. సో నెట్వర్కింగ్ లాస్ట్ లో చెప్తా అందుకని. సో యూ నీడ్ టు అటెండ్. सो बिकॉज लास्ट में पढ़ाऊंगा नेटवर्किंग क्योंकि आप लोग अभी नेटवर्किंग पढ़ा दिए तो नेटवर्किंग के बाद में नहीं आते आप लोग आई नो so I'm going to teach this networking concept the last days because it's a very important networking for AWS for DevOps, so that's why. So tomorrow we'll start services and sorry, not services and daemon. So we are going to start about what is that, RPM and RPM command and M command. So both we are going to discuss tomorrow. So got it, guys. If you're having any doubts, any questions, please. Linux admin will you teach in future? maybe. I used to teach. I used to teach here, but you need to discuss with management those kind of stuff. Okay. So why you need a Linux admin? Subindu. Subindu. Bengali. Subindu. Bengali only. I think he's from Orissa, West Bengal. Okay. So I have one student, old student called Subindu Rana. He's working in Tech Mahindra now. He's in very good position. How much you know? 18 lakhs package for him. He's my student only. Planning for DevOps. Good. Very good. So yes, if you having good knowledge in Linux admin, it's very easy to understand the DevOps concepts. So that's why management, they're providing for you this Linux class for free of cost. Without Linux, it's a bit difficult to you people to understand the remaining concepts in DevOps, because always we are going to deploy all the tools on top of the Linux operating system. So if you don't have basic knowledge, so how to start cyber security? How to start means you need to you need to join cyber security course, then you're going to learn cyber security, right? Basics, this is enough. What I'm trying to teaching in this session, that's enough for ethical hacking course. First of all, you need to complete ethical hacking, then CISSP, like that you should do. Cyber security related high-end courses. So basic course is a ethical hacking course you need to complete. So this course is a very worthable for ethical hacking also. What I'm trying to teaching here, so that is more than enough for ethical hacking. I'm covering including networking concepts also. If you go to ethical hacking, those people definitely they are going to teach about networking. Without networking, wherever if you want you can go, you are unable to survive. It may be in AWS, it may be in DevOps, because you are all infrastructure designers, right? Without knowing the networking IP addresses, how you're going to design the infrastructure, man? Whatever, if you want, you can use any tools. You are using tools to deploy the automation, to complete your work as soon as possible, quickly. Simple, man. So one small example I will tell you. Then according to that, you are going to understand exactly what you are doing. See, guys, for example, if you go to one bakery, in that bakery, right? Don't know. Okay. So in that bakery, we'll have few, they're offering few cakes, right? Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate cakes like this, they're going to offer, right? Guys, who's going to prepare this cake? The chef, like, so he's going to bake the cake, right? So he should know what kind of products he need to use into that particular cake to prepare. He should have the experience, means manually he should have the experience. This much of flour we need to take, this much of sugar we need to take, this much of whipping cream we need to take, this much of dry fruits we need to take, like this he should have an idea. Then according to those products, they are going to collect those all the product, they are going to prepare one product called cake finally, right? To prepare this cake, how much time it will take? Minimum 2 hours, 3 hours it will take. Yes, no, right? So the demand it got increased. So you need to deliver 50 to 100 cakes within a 2 hours. So it's possible, guys, manually. We are going to purchase one missionary or mission, whatever it may be. But if you need to prepare the cake with missionary, you should have the experience how we need to prepare the cake manually. How much flour we need to provide inside that mission. So how many, like how much sugar we need to provide, how much dry fruits we need to provide, how much whipping cream we need to provide, and those all stuff you should know. Then how to prepare the cake, first of all, you should learn. Then you are bothering about demand. You are going to deliver the cake as soon as possible. We need to deliver 100 cakes at a time within a 2 hours. Manually, it's not possible. So that's why we are going to purchase one mission that is called DevOps tool. With the help of the DevOps tools, we are trying to completing our project quickly, automatically. Like cake preparing mission. So it is going to prepare the cake, that mission. But you should know how much we need to provide inside that mission. वो पता नहीं है तो क्या फायदा है यार, यही आप लोग कर रहे हैं, यही कर रहे हैं. Then you are bothering about mission. You are not at all bothering about how to prepare the infrastructure. That Ansible and tools will have, right? Ansible, Terraform, those all the tools to deploy the infrastructure. First, try to understand manual deployment, then use automation, then use the tools and then deploy the infrastructure. Then you are going to get one idea, clear-cut idea. Okay, so anyway, this is free advice only, your wish. Okay, so thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care.